Okay, another important lesson in chemistry we need to learn is about buffers, which regulate the pH of our body. So, water molecules can be broken into ions. The oxygen, if we remove a hydrogen from a water molecule, we'll have the positive hydrogen ion. Remember, what is that called? Is it cat or is it anion? It's cation. The hydrogen and oxygen side is negatively charged. It's called the anion. This anion is basic. When we're talking about pH, it's of a basic pH. It's a base. The hydrogen ion is acidic. Pure water has an equal number of hydrogen ions and hydroxide ions. So it is neutral. This is the scale that we use to measure pH. pH of 0 is acidic. That means it's only made up of hydrogen ions, which are acidic. pH of 14 is basic. That means it's only made up of hydroxide ions. So, what's something that is acidic? A lemon. A lemon, you can tell on your tongue when you taste it that it bites, has a bite to your tongue. It's acidic. Juices, especially orange juice or tomato juice, is acidic. Colas are acidic. So things that are acidic will eat away at the enamel on your teeth. So you shouldn't drink too much pop. However, what's something that is basic that we use every day? Is it on here? Soap is basic. Chlorine, Clorox is basic. Clorox kills things because of the hydroxide ions have this negative charge and can tear other molecules apart. So a base can cause as much damage to an organism as an acid. If we have an equal number of hydroxide ions and hydrogen ions, we have a neutral solution. So water is neutral. Blood, human blood is neutral, and saliva. And here's the range of some common things from being acidic to basic. Life is sensitive to acids and bases. Acid rain kills fish, but a strong base will also burn us. So if you put soap into a river, it will kill the fish. However, buffers protect us. They prevent changes in pH. So a buffer contains a solution that can neutralize the hydrogen and the hydroxide ions. Buffers also protect the ocean. We will learn more about this in ecology. So I would like us to do an activity now, because this is a lot of information, and I'm going to show you a way that you can study. So we're going to make flashcards. So listen first and watch what I'm doing, and then Alio is going to give you time in class. So I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever works out for your class. You're going to make flashcards so that you can study, and you can study with your friends and practice this information. A flashcard is a card that has information on one side. So to have a question on one side and an answer on another. So you can cut up paper to make flashcards. You can use sticky notes, whatever you have. In this example, we write biology on one side. The other side, I'm going to write the definition. So we can do that with all the technical terms that we learned in this lecture. And then you can practice by looking at the card. You see the term biology. What is biology? And you ask yourself, or you ask your friend, what is biology? And they say the study of life. And you can look on the back side and say, oh, that's true. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I want you to get a piece of paper out of your notebook. So just rip out a plain piece, or get a plain piece of paper. And then you're going to fold it in half. You can fold it again and again. Flashcards can be any size. I'm going to make small ones by folding this paper. Also, I'll cut it, but you can also tear it if you crease it really well. You can just rip it like that. Rip it some more until you have all these little cards. And then we can go back through the lecture and find some words or terms that we want to practice. Like, oh, let's do adhesion. So I am going to write adhesion on one side. And on the back, I'm going to say sticks to other things. So it's a property of water that allows it to stick to other things. And I'm going to write on another one, cohesion. And it happens when water sticks to itself. So I have 2 flashcards. And now when I'm studying with friends, we can go through them and I can say, okay, what is adhesion? And my friend will say, it's a type of bond. And I'll say, no, it's the property of an object sticking to other things. And then they can ask me, what is cohesion? And I'll say, it's when something sticks to itself. And you can also reverse this. I can ask you, what is the term for water sticking to itself? And if you said cohesion, I can look, and yes, you are right. So there are a lot of terms that you can ask, or you can ask, what elements make up 96% of the human body? We'd write Sean. So what I would like you to do is, I hope that's shared right, or I hope the screen shared right. I would like you to go through your lecture and everyone make, I don't know, 5 or 6 flashcards. And then we'll take some time to ask each other questions. So Aleo can call on some people to share their questions and answers. And that's one way of study. Another way to study is you can make an outline of the lecture. And I can't remember, I think I had you guys do that for the first lecture. Where you take the main topic, trying to get my pointer. I can't get my pointer. Whoa. Okay. Okay, my pen. So you take the main topic. So we can say types of bonds. Types of bonds. And then, so look for the big subjects. Properties of water. Do that for the entire lecture. Then underneath types of bonds, list them all. Use letters. We don't necessarily need to write out sentences. What do we have? Covalent, ionic, and hydrogen. But underneath covalent, I'm going to go over here. We had polar and nonpolar. So just the act of writing out your lesson will help you study. And I know you're going through this class pretty quickly. So you can also study with your friends or go home and teach your family what you learned. And of course, here's another little quiz. So you guys, you work on this in class before you leave. Make sure you understand the answers. And I will see you at the next lecture. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to stop recording. Okay, here it goes. Bye. Au revoir. Bonne nuit.